Hello and welcome back to a brand new video where today we're talking about a very exciting topic, and I really want you guys involved with this discussion, so please leave a comment down below regarding today's video, because this video is something which I want to receive feedback on so I can make another video from your feedback regarding this update. Now, the topic we're talking about today is why we can't change our PlayStation Plus Network ID on PlayStation Network. You know, we've been waiting for this feature for a very long time. I made a few videos regarding some of the big system updates, which were rumored to have the option to change your PSN ID on your PlayStation 4, however, we never saw this. We've been waiting for this feature for a very long time. PlayStation Network was launched in 2006 with the PlayStation 3. We're now in 2017, 11 years later, and still have no option to change our PlayStation Network ID. You think about it, if you create a PSN ID back in 2006 and you called it ABC, for example, 11 years later, you might have grown up a bit, you might have changed, you might have, I don't know, but in 11 years' time, someone will change quite dramatically, regardless of how old they are. 11 years ago, I was only 11 years old, and my gamertag back in the day was Smithy444, and I still have that gamertag today, because I think Smithy444 is actually a pretty decent gamertag. But some people out there might have XX Sniper or whatever, and they think, you know, that gamertag doesn't really represent who I am today. 11 years later, and we still have no option. However, I do have some information into why we're not able to change our PlayStation Network ID. So if you do enjoy today's video, then be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below your thoughts regarding this. Are you fussed about changing your PlayStation Network ID? Do you want to change it, or have you changed it before by creating a new user? Because that is the only way to change your PlayStation Network ID, is to create a new account with PlayStation. However, this method does remove all your trophies, all your friends. It's pretty much starting from scratch. However, Sony do have the ability to change someone's PlayStation Network ID if it has been reported, or for some reason they've seen it in their database and thought, hang on a sec, this PlayStation Network is not part of the network, we shouldn't have this type of name ruining our community. And those names could be racist, sexism, bullying, who knows. But if a name's been reported and Sony go, right, yep, I understand that this gamertag needs to be changed, then they will reset the gamertag to something else. However, doing this method completely removes all your trophies and pretty much everything. It does a reset on your account. So if you want to change your gamertag and get your friends to report you, it's probably not the best way, because A, you get reported by Sony. Second thing is that everything gets reset regardless. There's no real way around it, changing your gamertag, unless you create a new one or get reported and get forced to change your gamertag, but you lose everything anyway. So there's no real type of action or feature currently in PlayStation to change your PlayStation Network ID. Now, the information I have is pretty incredible. It's from the voice, the man himself, the president and CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment Americaa, Shawn Layden. He's commented on this feature and given us his response into why Sony haven't implemented the option or the ability to change our PlayStation Network ID. In an interview with IGN, this is what he had to say. At the same time, as you'll understand, we don't want to make it so that you can go in, grief a bunch of people in Far Cry, change your avatar, change your username, go into Call of Duty and grief everybody over there. We want to stop that. So reading what Shawn had to say, it looks like Sony are concerned about the user experience and how other users might be affected if someone were to go and bully someone, harass someone, change their gamer tag so they're hidden, and, you know, do it again. However, we've had this feature with Xbox Live ever since Xbox Live launched, where the ability to change our Xbox Live gamer tag. We had our gamer tag, and then we had one free option to rechange it to something completely different. But after that, after we've used our one-time change token, I guess, whatever you want to call it, we then had to pay a premium. I think it was like £7.99. I think it's changed slightly now. But now you have to pay to change. You had one free go of changing your Xbox Live gamer tag, and then after your free go, you had to pay a premium to change it again. Now, this obviously benefits Microsoft. At the end of the day, they're making money from people changing their Xbox Live gamer tags, rather than, you know, creating new accounts and populating the system with random usernames where, you know, someone has chosen a random name to create a new account where someone out there might actually want that username. So therefore, Xbox is sort of cleaning their database. You know, I did a video probably about 6 months ago talking how Xbox have released over 1 million gamer tags back in the day, where there's been no activity on accounts over 5 years old, which are now being pushed back into the wild for people to go out there and purchase or rename their gamertag to a gamertag from the wild, which was released from a bunch of accounts which were inactive 5 years ago. So returning to the comments from the CEO of Sony America, his main focus was trying to eliminate the risk of someone griefing someone else within game by changing their gamertag, changing their avatar to grief them again. However, Xbox have been doing this for a very long time, and they have a very good feature which basically prevents users from doing this by having a report system. Xbox seem to handle this very well with their report tool. You can report a user within Xbox Live, and Xbox will try to prevent you from playing with that user ever again. That's why matchmaking is slightly slower on Xbox, where it tries to eliminate any players who reported, so therefore, if someone does grief you and change their gamertag, you will never see them again because Xbox try to prevent you from actually playing with that person ever again. So maybe Sony could do something similar. Maybe have a report system where you can report users and Sony will try and prevent you from playing with that user. Who knows? What are your thoughts about this? I might make another video talking about what Sony could do. So please leave your comments and feedback down below so I can use your ideas and implement them into a brand new video. So if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment down below your thoughts regarding the main reason why we can't change our PlayStation Network ID within the PlayStation Network. But as always, have a wonderful day and I'm seeing you guys in my next video. Adios chaps, boom!